Hello everyone, and welcome back to Dyson Sphere Program. We did a bit of off-camera work. We flew back and forth between our next star system to get more fire ice. I wasn't going to do it, but purple science was lacking, and I needed to get, if you remember in the last episode, we didn't get this. This is the logistics, I guess it's 4 or whatever the whatever it is, but it basically 50% logic speed, which is great. Unlocks a logistic vessel warp, and the logistics vessels can warp but need to consume space warper. Well, I have this set up here with warpers. Now, I don't have warpers sent to the other planet because I just am nervous about doing that. But they will take their warpers with them, obviously. So this is great because we have 2,000 incoming because each vessel can carry 400. Times 10, that's just 4,000, so there's 2,000. Now, why it chose half of each, I don't know. I have no idea. But it's doing it, which is great. So eventually we're going to start having this stuff in. I mean, it's going to take a little bit of time to come in. And yeah, it's great. I'm very happy with this. And now we can actually finally start doing some builds. And later on in this episode, we're going to fly up to another star system, and we're going to start taking a lot more resources, like the where we need I don't know how to list the stuff, but this is the spiniform stalagmite, because this makes carbon nanotubes, which we need tons of. And here we have our first stuff coming in. The fire ice is going out to our build, and then the optical organic crystals are going to their build. The fire ice is the best one. I mean, obviously we're using up everything that we're putting in. Now, the way that these things work is that they'll take a warper up and back. Like, they'll take 2 with them. And they're going again. So I could only have 10. Now, what I may do is I may just add another one of these towers, which I could do simply by doing this and just sticking it right here. It will save what is put in it, but it won't save the vessels. So obviously you got to put that back in. I need to put obviously this in, and I think I need to hook it up to some power at the very least. And as soon as it charges, I need the warpers. Because I need local demand, which actually I can just probably steal some from in here. Steal that and go to that, which is fine. And they're gonna boom. Look, they're off. Now the warpers are still being made kind of over here, like just in a makeshift build. So they're only making them as fast as the lenses can be made, which actually are a lot faster. So eventually I'm going to set up a proper build for this, because we have a bunch of strange matter. It's just one particle collider making it, and so it's slow going, but it's fine. Just to get things basic set up, because I just want to have a steady supply. And the thing is, once the warpers run out, these won't keep sending, so it's not really a huge deal in that regard. So we have 137 in there, we have 51 in here. I might take another 40 out of this one and put it in that. That one's 93, 90, 83. So that's good. So each one can do another 40 trips. So it's not a lot, but it's some to get us started. And I think the rest of the episode, I mean, eventually this storage will fill up too, especially the organic crystals, which, you know what, I probably don't even need more than 2,000. I want to get the fire ice in. Let's focus on filling that up. And yeah, this is great. These are coming in. Our Dyson Swarm, we had a bit of an issue with that because we actually were running out of stuff to make the solar sails, which we can fly over and just look, which gave us a power issue, go figure. So the issue we were having here, I actually extended this. Now it's not working at 100% just because of, I think I need that. But in any case, the issue again was the graphene. And we still have a graphene issue, but the fire ice will obviously help. So we're not sending any new solar sails up, but we still have 6,500. I mean, a lot down than what we had. So our power was a problem, but we're okay now. It's, we're at the point of the game where certain things got to really start getting expanded, and these carbon nanotubes, or sorry, the graphene is really big one, which this is going to help, because fire ice can be made into graphene as a byproduct. You get one hydrogen, which is basically, I at this point it's useless. I'm just burning it for excess fuel or excess power. And we have the graphene, which goes into, well, let's just look really quickly. Graphene goes into the gradient crystals, or the Casimir crystals, which go into nothing that we can make yet, but they will go into things. Carbon nanotubes, which go into the broadband. They go into the mini fusion power plant, which we don't have. Well, I can make them. And they go into the frame material, and the frame material goes into the Dyson Sphere component and the particle colliders. So they go into a lot of things. Yeah, especially the broadband. The broadband goes into the purple cube. So, like, these are easy. Plastic is, well, these are made with this fractal silicon. It's actually on one of those planets that we were at. I just didn't pick any up because we have a fine supply of it for now. And then here, plastic is another issue. So, plastic, there's no alternative recipe for plastic, basically. You have to use refined oil, and that's kind of like the big hiccup here. But we don't need it for this anymore, but we still need it for the broadband. That's like the only thing. So we got to up our plastic build, and we have to end up tapping. We're going to end up tapping some more oil fields, and yeah, we have a lot to do. So yeah, this is great. I wanted to get this segment recorded, and then we're good to go. And now we're going to jump in to the next segment. Alrighty, we are back. We have gotten fire ice. And we have the organic crystals, which I'm going to stop bringing those in because I want the fire ice to come in. This one already stopped, which is fine. I can actually, I guess I can, oh, there's 50 in that. Okay, and I'm saying there's not in there. There are. So what we want to do here is I want to go over to my little boxes here, and I want to start unloading things that we're just not going to need. Because what I want to do is I want to make a trip. See this. These are fine. That I don't need. These I don't. That I want back. That I don't need. That I don't need. Don't need. Don't need. Don't need. Don't need this. Don't need miners. Don't need those. Don't need those. This. Oops. I do need. Do I have? Oh, I just did that totally wrong. There we go. And I am using deuterium fuel rods, which I thought I made them in, yeah, I made them in my hand, which is fine because I'm actually using them here, which, like, the hydrogen fuel rods are at 54 megajoules and 200% chamber gen. The deuterium is 600 megajoules, so it's literally almost 12 times as much. Which is great, and 300% recovery time. So I have a bunch of those in, we're good to go. And what I want to do is I need at least one of these. So I need a couple items back. This back and this back, because what I want to do is I want to go up here. Good, we can make two, that's all I want to make. And the rest of the stuff can get put back in here. Labs I don't need. I have miners, which is good. I have a lot of belts. I have power poles, power here. And the point I want to do here is we were talking before about getting in, like, your rare resources. Now we're getting into fire ice to get graphene, which is great. Now graphene is used to make carbon nanotubes, but the problem is that it takes a lot, 3 per 2 plus titanium. Now if you would just have a way to get carbon nanotubes without, you do right here. I believe it's still done in a chemical plant, but you basically harvest carbon, where's that? Spiniform stalagmite crystals. But this ore is extremely rare and difficult to find. Well, oddly enough, let's look at our little star map here. Beta Valorium is where we were. This Asteroid is where we went before. Now we do have one that is 4 light years away, and if you, nope, not that one. This one, no, it's one of these. Where is it now? I gotta find which one it was. This one, maybe. That one is 6 light years away. I swear. Hold on, where was it? That's this one here, 5 light years away. That's the closest. This one doesn't have any. This one does have a sulfuric acid ocean, which we will tap, as well as this, and more fire ice, which is great. And then here, this is where I want to go. I don't need the kimberlite yet, but I want to get the stalagmite crystal. I don't know how many I have or how much is on the planet because it won't tell you that because it's too far away. But it does show that we do have some. Oops, I want to indicator, and I want to do indicator to here. Oh, sorry. There. And we should have the indicator, right? Oh, what happened? Okay. Did I mess something up? This one. Nope. This one. Why can I not find this? Hold on a second. Am I like losing my mind here? This one. 5 light years. So I want an indicator. And we want to try to fly there. It's going to be a long journey. But we have a lot of warpers. We have everything else that we need. And yeah. So let's get into orbit. And let's head towards it. We're going to start as soon as I can get lined up here, get out of the gravitational pull of the planet, which is about now. Line ourselves up, and we are going to hit caps lock. And let's see how long it takes. I may cut the scene. It should only take really a couple seconds. And yeah, 20 seconds. So what we're going to do is when we get there is I want to find the spawniform stalagmite, or stalactite, I think, because stalagmites grow out of the ground. I want to find that, and I want to start harvesting it as much as possible. So I'm really hoping there's, a few million here, which would be very, very good. If there's not a million or a few million, then it'll be a little bit tougher. But because we're going to be going through nanotubes like crazy. But we'll see what we get. We're coming up on the system now. This is such a cool. I'm not sure which one it actually has it in here. So as soon as we get into kind of orbit, let's just stop there. Let's stop here and let's go to the star map and figure out, how many planets are on this one. Wow, look how big that orbit is. There's 3. Gamma Equula. That one has kimberlite. Wind ratio is awesome. No ocean. This is a desert. Tons of stone. That'd be a good planet to get glass. Here we go. 4.5 million. That is awesome. And tons of crude oil. Now, but nothing else. This is, water world. Reverse rotation. That's very cool. And this one here is just a basic planet, the Gobi Desert. So nothing really. So we want to head to this one, which will be Gamma Equalelli 2? I don't know how you pronounce that. But we want to head to that one. Shouldn't take too long. Let's line ourselves up. And we could probably even jump to it unless I overshoot it, which has happened in the past. And I just did. Oh, we're okay. Here we are. Perfect. Oh, there's a little bit of land. Planet Explorer. 5 different planets. The sunrise and because this one spins the opposite way. Cool. So it basically means that I hope we have soil pile. I did not check that. Yeah, we have 410,000. Look right here. How much do we have on this planet? 4.5 million. So there's 460. I want to try to find out a bunch that are together. These are all together. That one's let's just fly over here. Water worlds are kind of cool because there's nothing there. You have to, obviously you have to build up everything, which is fine. And we're gonna just vein restore. There they are. Do some here. Oh no, yeah. Oh shoot, that was not good. Can I do this? Shoot. Okay, well, I guess I didn't have enough soil pile. But what we can do is, in the meantime, we can just start setting this one up. I had 410,000, but I didn't realize it took that much to get. We could probably get some off one of the other planets. But this is fine. Let's see where we're at. Yeah, we are completely out. Alright, that's okay. Again, we can come back to this planet. It doesn't take very long to get here. I just want to start spamming miners down here as much as I can. There should be one that can fit right there. There it is. And again, here it doesn't matter as long as you're on every ore, you're going to be fine. Do that. Put one here. Put one here. I'll sneak another one in here somewhere. Good. Perfect. And what we're going to do is we're going to put a logic station right. I put it here. That's fine. And this is going to have spawniform stalagmite crystal, which is great. We have 463, 300, about 800,000 here, which is great. And then this is irrelevant because we don't have drones. I'm going to put in some vessels. Shoot, I cannot because I did not bring them. Oops. That's fine. Now the biggest thing here is going to be power. Naturally, that is going to be the biggest problem. Because we're limited to what we can use. Now, this may be a situation where I actually have to bring power. And we should be okay. We're only really powering the miners, and as long as I don't end up hooking that, as long as I end up not tying into the tower with power, we should be fine. I'm not too worried about that. Do that, and then do that. Cool. Now I want to hook all these up without touching the tower, because the tower does not need power. Let's see. Okay, let's see what we can do with these. Hope I can dot them around here somewhere. Yes. I think we're going to be fine for power here. We should be able to place enough of these. Oh, let's see, there. There. Close one here. Here. There. Should we get one more in here maybe? Okay, how are we doing with power? We should have, let's see. Are we at it? How is that possible? We're at exactly 100. Wow. Doesn't really leave much room for error, so let's put a couple more over here. Should be able to fit a few more here. One. Can we at least fit one in here too? And we should maybe one in here. There. And as long as we're not touching the tower, we're fine. This is great. Now we have this spawniform stalagmite. We already got almost 2,000 in there. Perfect. That's what I wanted. Now, these other ones I could maybe mess with, but I don't know if it's worth it at this point. I don't need anything from this planet at all. I don't need anything from Kimberlite. Might be okay. Let's just shoot over there, because we might as well set it up, right? We have another can I hit it without hitting it? Hey, we have another logistics tower, I'm pretty sure of. And boom, there we go. This is just a desert. So basically there's nothing here. And let's see if we can get some soil pile here a little bit. I'll also collect what I can here, because this is, you can kind of hear the air swirling around. Pretty much desert. So where are we looking for? The Kimberlite. Let's see, where is that? How many? It's only 300,000, so there's only going to be one patch. Here's all. Oh, there's going to be, there's two patches. There got to be more than. There's one here. Guess we're kind of closest to this one. I really don't want. How many belts do I have? I only have 900 belts, so you know I'm not going to do it. I only have one tower. Let's go back here, because there was a vein. Where was it? There's two of them somewhere. Oh, here, to the left. Let's fly over there. Yeah, this is pretty much not a dead planet, but like there's virtually nothing here. And here we have two Kimberlite veins. Oh, that's one. Where's the other one? Wasn't there two here? Oh, here and here. So what I want to do is, it doesn't really matter where I stick the tower. Let's just stick it kind of there. And we want to Kimberlite, which is, where is Kimberlite? Here. Kimberlite is, oh, you get diamonds from Kimberlite, which is going to be under here. Which diamonds are so easy to make. I don't know if I would use any of this, but at least it's here, right? So we're going to supply it, of course. This I'm not going to change because it's irrelevant. And let's just get some power going, because I have a feeling we have wind power is obviously good on this planet. So let's just put a bunch of turbines up. And that's probably, honestly, that's probably all we need. Let's see what we can get mined off of this. Again, there's not much here. So I mean, it's still better than nothing, of course. I'll just do 4, doesn't really matter. Where's our tower? Right there. So let's bring some belts in there. We don't have tons of belts either. Oops, I gotta go to there, and that's kind of stupid, but alright. Should have placed the tower second, I guess. That. And then we got 1, we got 2, and this is definitely going to be plenty of power if we can actually connect it to the power. Please, yeah, that one's fine. Then I'm going to grab, if we have enough belts, I'll be very tight on belts. But let's see what we can do, because I don't really plan to come back to these planets very much. Maybe once I can start having faster warping or something, I will. But at the moment, I will not. Let's make sure we have enough belts. That'll be the big. Oh, we should be fine. We still have 800 belts. We're not going that far. And then for power, I'm just gonna do the same thing. I'm not gonna, instead of running. It's actually not that far, really, right? Is it? How many would I need to grab that? 1, 2, 3, and then just power, and we're connected already. Power is fine. Now let's just grab the rest of these belts and get this all belted over. There we go. And this is great. So we have a bunch coming in. I mean, not a lot, obviously, because there's only so much. You know, I'm not going to run. I have 600 belts. I could probably drag it from another location, which I don't even know where that would be. All the way down here, so that's not worth it. There's not a lot on this planet. There's only 300,000, so it's only 300,000 diamonds. But you know, at least it's here, right? And that's the biggest thing. And there's nothing else around here. Now let's just take one more look at the star map, because let's see what we're close to here. Oh, we're really close to that well, not that close. We're to this one. This one has spiniform stalagmite. Oh, see, this is far. I don't know what the distance on the warpers are at the moment. I mean, this is only 2 light years from here. Organic crystal. Oh, this is great. I don't have anything. We got to come back to this. Merp. How do you suppose that? Murfrid? I don't know. Because this has an acid ocean, which is awesome. Stalagmite crystals, which is great. That's for the graphene or the carbon nanotubes. Organic crystal, fire ice, oil. It's kind of irrelevant at this stage. Has deuterium and hydrogen, which means it's gas giant. But of course, I don't bring enough things. We would need 1 more of these, which I didn't have 1 more made anyway, so it doesn't really matter, I guess. But this is great. I know that it's there. And what I'm going to do is, where is it here? I want this one. I want to pin this. And we're actually going to head back to, what are we close to out here? I think that's the only one that we're kind of close-ish to. Yeah, these are too far away, so we can't tell what's on them. They're way too far away. You need the universe exploration level 4. But that's okay, right? We're going to back to that. And we are going to fly back. Oh, we actually have one oh, look at that one. Oh, that's almost like a moon. Let's get in the air here. Let's get in the air. And what we're going to do is we're going to warp back here. This is going to be a little bit longer of a trip because it's 6 light years away. But, I mean, it should be a mere few seconds, really. But this is great. I know this episode we've been doing a lot of flying around in space. We haven't done any real building. But this is where you start to get the building blocks to start scaling your base. And I mean, I'm not talking like a mega base or anything like that at this stage, but we're lacking carbon nanotubes, we're lacking graphene, we're lacking the organic crystals, and then eventually we're going to be lacking the sulfuric acid. But the biggest thing we also need is plastic. Now, plastic, there's only one recipe. You got to make it with refined oil, and you're kind of stuck otherwise. And we are going to get back to, where are we at here? Oh, there's our nice Dyson swarm, and our home planet is right up here. And that's where we're going to head. Let's just uncheck this. We're going to head back, and we're going to head back. So I think we're going to actually call it an episode here. It's a bit shorter of one than before. But we did a lot of, not a lot of building progress. We did a lot of progress. Look at that. That's so cool. They're firing like crazy now. So great. What is our Dyson swarm at? 11,300, 400 megawatts. This is great. Look at the orbits. That's so cool. I should put another one this way or something. We're going to fly right, well, not quite through it, but right by the Dyson swarm. Very cool. Anyway, thank you guys for watching our little space adventure today. Please comment, like, and subscribe if you like the video and trying to really grow the channel. And I'd appreciate any support you can give me. In next episode, we're going to start setting up interstellar logistics towers for all of these things that we're bringing in. And I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be very fun. And then we can really start finding new locations on our world here to really start upping production for things like carbon nanotubes and graphene, all these things that we desperately need. And we're going to crash, and there we go. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys in the next episode.